Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the New York Yankees. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
Try to knock me down, but I'm resilient. There's nothing you can do to me to keep me from fulfilling my...
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started. Today's starting pitcher, Clark Schmidt.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
That one to first. He takes it on his own. One up, one down. And let's take a look at the lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Steven Kwan.
Yeah, he's got a hit in 10 straight games, Boog. I mean, clearly swinging the bat well right now and carrying that momentum from game to game, just being real consistent at the plate. Look for him to have some good at-bats here today.
So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
No ball.
Brennan,
One strike.
in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Right now the leading RBI man in the American League. He's been huge this season. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. Pitch misses.
1-1.
And a count even 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball. Brennan leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside.
We got a full count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swung on, belted. That's back. Into the second deck and gone. Kiss that ball goodbye. He hammers one out to right. His 16th homer of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now here is Carlos Santana. Just
That's
missed.
the ball. 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Hernandez down to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. David Fry now at the plate. 4th in the AL in RBIs. That one out to right. Judge makes the play, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Singy, towing the slab in today's game. John Means. What do we have on him?
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And first offering is fouled off. And it's strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that
No
arm
ball,
action.
2 strikes.
Got him looking for the K. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. There's the strike. So Cody Bellinger went as a 4th-round pick by the Dodgers in a 2013 draft. How about this, though? His final year in high school, he hit just 1 home run.
1-1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Way high there. And that's ball 2. That smash towards center. Reaching for it and brings it in. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with 1 swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning, everything shifts, and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
Aaron Judge in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Judge working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. 2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Schneemann tosses to first. Judge out on the play. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Yanks held in check. They trail it here 2-0. Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television. According to his back now in the Bronx. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Schmidt back to work. And that's in for a strike. close,
Nope,
but call the ball. And the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and there's one down.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Lane Thomas stands in now and watches strike one. That misses.
That's a ball.
1-1.
1-1.
Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run.
He's out of
and
there.
very nicely done for the out.
The second baseman,
Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is in for a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
2 outs.
1-2.
And that
No,
just
that missed. That's
misses.
a ball.
2 out, space is empty. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. And gone! Third home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Brian Rocchio.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
Oh, wow, what a stop. From his knees, the throw. On the money, nice play.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom half of inning number 2. Now the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Outside low, and that is
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground. Oh, nice play. The throw, and they get the out.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took a perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Cabrera with a homer in his last game means winds and deals. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
And down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Batting 6.
Two down, base is empty. And now the DH, Austin Wells. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Pitch misses.
Ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1. That's in. Ball.
And that drops in for a strike. Caught him looking for the K. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. They trail it here 3-0. Back at the ballpark, and one of the things that's been happening lately, hot hitting as we take a look at the numbers this month. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
That hit him.
Take your base.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, nobody out. Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Popped in the air, left field, dives, and he can't hang on. Throw back in quickly, first and second now with nobody out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. First and second, no outs. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes. Ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Marcus Stroman getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. First and second here, no outs. Ground ball could be 2. To Volpe in second for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Tap foul at the plate. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Pitch misses there, and the count's even at 2.
2-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 outs. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Guardians 3 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. First pitch misses. Ground ball left side. Over to first.
No!
1 up, 1 down.
Batting it, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Outside
Ball.
low, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the
That's
hitter
the ball.
off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
1-0.
Ronaldo Hernandez in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 1-1. And there's a
2
ball.
and 1.
Just
That missed. That's the ball. 3 and 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
This to third. Zips it across, and the Yanks go quietly. 9 straight retired here to start the game. Guardians 3 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Pride.
That one's in there. 0-1. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow, and I'll give you a free suit." So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day,
2 balls,
and he
2
looked
strikes.
at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Full.
So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first.
He's out.
Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Bo.
So digging
Naylor.
in, Bo Naylor. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt a shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He made him pay for that one. His 17th of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Well, he saw a lot of pitches in this at bat, and in this 3-2 count, he got something he could handle, wasn't fooled. He did a really nice job in approaching and attacking that baseball.
1 down. Here's Lane Thomas now. On the ground, out to short. Over to Goldie. And Thomas is out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And a strike on the outside edge.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Jazz tosses to first, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Second baseman,
Chisholm, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Just missed. And that is out of play. The 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
1 and 2's the count.
This one in the air, center field. Thomas on his way over, hauls it in for the out. 1 away.
the center fielder, number 35, Cody.
Bellinger up to hit, 0 for 1 so far. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. The Guardians leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it remains 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to
The right
not
fielder,
seeing the
number
pitch out of the
29,
hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Yeah, Judge takes a strike. And that
That's
misses.
Ball.
And it's a ball and a strike. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of
One ball,
times,
2
and now
strikes.
outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Yanks held in check. They trail it here 4-0.
Now pitching for
Luke Weaver gets the ball now.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
Ryan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Guardians really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission
That's a ball.
accomplished.
Next pitch is outside. Next offering
Ball
is outside. That's off the mark.
Ball.
Now 3-1. That one misses.
That's low.
So
Ball
a
4.
leadoff
Take your
walk.
base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot.
Now
Hitter
back,
didn't offer
left
at it.
fielder,
Now he has somebody to
Steven
worry about over at
Kwan.
first.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. He's 0 for 1. And that
That's a
one
ball.
almost got him.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Foul ball there. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, the hitter
1
shows
and 2
the
is the
pitcher
count.
that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
And now
No,
2
that
and
missed.
2.
That's a ball.
And that's
Full
outside.
count.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Payoff pitch. And they'll do it again. Out to center. Bellinger settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Brennan.
Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Man at first, one away. In there at the knees. Ground ball right side. To Volpe at second for one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the fifth coming up. Guardians 4 and the Yankees nothing. Back here in New York, bottom of the inning. And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo.
Right there for a strike.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
That one in there across the letters.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Check swing, called strike. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Now up is the Yankees DH, Austin Wells.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
On the corner for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Just off the inside edge.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Draws the walk there, and that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounded out his first time up. Shot back to the mound, and he gloves it. On to first. That ends the frame. The Yanks leave 1. They're down 4-0. And we're back. New inning getting started. And the batter now, Jose Ramirez.
The Guardians, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Weaver back to work. And it's fouled away. Strike 2.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Movement in the Yankees pen. Fernando Cruz up and throwing. Hill also getting ready. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That one's upstairs,
that's
ball
high.
1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Next offering way upstairs. To the right side, and that chance handled. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Now 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. He'll circle the bases, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-zip.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Base is empty, 1 away. Now it's the DH, David Fry. And he takes a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
1 down, base is empty.
No, that's down. Ball.
The changeup missing. 2-2.
2-2.
Got him. 2 gone now.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Naylor
Outside.
up for the 3rd
That's a
time
ball.
here. Watches that one miss. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Close, but called a ball. 2-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2-1 now. Fouled off left side. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in the Bronx,
Leading
and
off
here's Paul
for the
Goldschmidt.
Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
That catches the zone for a strike, and a count 1-1. That one ripped, but foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hit on the ground to short, and it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, there goes the dream of the no-hitter. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
In the air, right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well done. Drives in the run. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. He goes down looking. Here's Cody Bellinger. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Runner on at third, one gone. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Aaron Judge at the plate. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo, light tower power?
That's right. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That's as far as John Means will go. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Joey Cantillo will take over here.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
First pitch just misses. Hernandez on third with 2 out. Next offering is in for a strike. There's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
2 outs. Right through there. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. It's now 5-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Fernando Cruz.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Here comes Lane Thomas. He's grounded out a couple of times. In the air, left side. Stanton sizing this one up. One down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The batter, the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann.
So up next, Daniel Schneemann. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Judge getting an angle on it. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Outside low. It's 2-2. Two outs. That one ripped. Judge brings it in for the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Guardians 5 and the Yankees 1.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tim Herron on for his 20th appearance of the year. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. There's a strike. The Yankees looking to rally. Late on that fastball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Cabrera in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. There's the strike. And that's through there for a strike.
1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And the batter now, Austin Wells. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. The Guardians leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball.
Up the middle. Throw on to Santana. And that's the 3rd out. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 8th inning coming up. It's the Guardians 5 and the Yankees 1.
Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a groove. I'm lessons, I'm written law, thoughts, food. More than when I was school, I was sure.
We go to the 8th. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th. And now, Will Brennan.
The right fielder, Will Brennan.
That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Strike 1.
1-1.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that misses.
Ball.
And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
2-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. One down, base is empty. And look out.
Take your base.
As that
hit him.
one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. And it was a homer back in the 1st inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
The flow is covered by God.
Check swing, but he went too far. And that's strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Brennan leads off first with 1 away.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Everybody tough, so they gotta go and see the judge. Better hush, never going up. All I wanna was wanted me to get a little bread. The couple in their head, still outside. I don't hide.
That one fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a foul straight back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Right back to him on the mound. Handles, throws to first. That's out number 3. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Guardians 5 and the Yankees 1.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Cade Smith.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
Just
That
missed.
missed. That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one
That's
off the
ball
mark,
down.
and a count 2-1. Upstairs.
Count is full.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Naylor hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
This opportunity is one.
now batting the first baseman,
Paul Goldschmidt now 1 for 2. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Tied him up inside with that one.
Big time jam right there.
0-2.
I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Out to short, Rocchio. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
now batting catcher Ronaldo.
2 outs, base is empty. Ronaldo Hernandez stepping in now for the Yankees. Fought off foul. The Yanks down by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one
That's the
misses
ball.
up and in. And that's ball 1.
1-1.
A little
Good
out
run.
front there as he swings through it.
1-2 is the count.
Next offering
Ball.
upstairs. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kwan brings it in, and that is that.
Pitching for
We're
the
back.
New
It's the
York
top of the
Yankees.
9th, and there's a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
57.
Scott Efros.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And now the DH, David Fry. 0 for 3 in this one. Slice down the right side. Inside,
Ball
almost
inside.
got him.
That's a ball.
The The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Bo Naylor, the next to hit. And a big swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Marcus Stroman, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Hill getting cranked up as well. Left field. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gotta have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So they go quietly there. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Guardians 5 and the Yankees 1.
Now pitching for
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Emmanuel Clase.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. In there at the knees for a strike. Clase, an all-star a season ago. He throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. And he chases that one. And a quick out, number 1.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
So last chance for the Yankees. It's Aaron Judge now. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And Judge spoils that one. Clase is just 1 strike away. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Got him, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
West Side Compton. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or two. Yeah, you know what what I came to do. Slide down the avenue, yeah, did what I had to do. Infinite flavors, yeah, pick your favorite, yeah, keep player. Think about running from air, yeah. Looking at the Lakers, assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam. Why thank you, really, really alive. Hi hater, bye haters.
Bye hater, bye Felicia. Not today, not tomorrow either. Look though, it's a lot of begging houses, whole city like a toddler made the block, little snag or two. Ain't in the cops, no Johnny is the projects, know what I'm saying, Lucy Lou. Tryna kill bills off $1 meal, really will fit your whole attitude. Been rapping about the real since a little. Imagine if I had the boot. I was only 9 years old when I found my soul. Cuz had me in the booth, booking no first I ever wrote. Shorty, the whole black post, yeah. Everybody